Hi, this is Briar. So I'm just starting to play this game. The this game is called Genshin Impact, and looks like I can't play it. I'll just start uh, this by making an account. But anyway, this game is pretty hype. This game is pretty hyped. I'm not sure what to expect from it. There is a lot of hype about this game, like I said, but I'm not really sure, like, as far as gameplay goes, you know, what this game is like. From what I've seen, it looked kind of MMORPG-ish. The game that I thought of when I saw a video of this game was World of Warcraft. It kind of seemed like it had that sort of open world thing, but in like multiplayer form. Because I think this is a multiplayer game, and I could be wrong about that, but I think it's a multiplayer game where, like, when I'm playing Genshin Impact, I'll run into other people around the world who are also playing Genshin Impact. I don't know though. I haven't really done any type of research on the game, before I played it, like, what the gameplay mechanics are and what the, goal of the games, what the goal of the game is, what you're supposed to be trying to do in the game. Is the goal, is it supposed to be something where you're leveling up, like you're trying to get to the highest level, and then you have a status in the game, like World of Warcraft and RuneScape and EverQuest, and oh, maybe I can start. It's still downloading, but I might be able to do something in the game, like go through the tutorial.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Alexa, extend timer by 10 minutes.
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
So this is one of the things that attracted me to this game was I liked the graphics and the art. Should I be a guy or a girl? I'm gonna be a girl. My name is Briar, so when I play as a girl, I sometimes play as girl with a name similar to Briar. Anna. Maybe I can change later if I decide I don't want to be a girl in the game. I can change my sex or gender or start over.
And just like that, the god took away my brother. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So whilst we used to cross world after world, we are now trapped here. How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. After I awoke, I was all alone. Right up until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely
I also like,
So Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
like I said, I like the artwork because I like, you know, that kind of like
We should
Japanese
head off. Let's get going.
anime, manga style of art. And by the way, it looks really good just right away. The graphics are pretty dope. So is this the tutorial? What am I supposed to do? Okay, circle is to swing the sword. Triangle doesn't do anything right now. Square doesn't do anything either. X is to jump. L1 is to select stuff. So this is the map. Oh, cool. This game was free, by the way. I just downloaded it from the PlayStation Store for no money. So I kind of presumed it was a multiplayer game like Fortnite or Call of Duty because it was, you know, free. Most games are not free. Most games do cost money. In the country where I live, in America, usually you buy games with US dollars. Open the world map, select an unlocked teleport waypoint to teleport to that location. I should be able to teleport here. Even though I was already in the place that I teleported to. So, this seems kind of Breath of the Wild-ish to me. Very Breath of the Wild-ish. Like these bushes, shrubs, whatever they are. It just seemed, and like hitting them with my sword, it's just so reminiscent of Breath of the Wild. I will ever fall. So we just need to go here.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
Girl.
Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
So this is
Okay,
also
let's take the route we planned.
this is also similar to Breath of the Wild.
Which of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
The climbing of the rocks. It's very, very Breath of the Wild-esque. Anyway, what am I supposed to do now? I'd probably go to the gold thing. The whole gameplay seems to be very inspired by Breath of the Wild to me. Everything about the gameplay is very, very Breath-ish. Which is cool. I think, you know, that game was like one of the best games of, you know, that generation of consoles.
Scattered across the land to show the 7's protection over the world.
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo
Among
Switch
the 7
generation.
gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
So if this is like Breath of the Wild,
poetry and language flow like the wind.
you'll probably get something
There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your brother.
something
At least
similar
that's what
to
Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's head to
paraglider
it.
in Breath of the Wild, is what I think it was called. Which is something that allowed you to jump off of cliffs and literally, like, glide. Like, you could glide with the paraglider instead of falling to your death, that is.
You can swim right over.
But in Breath of the Wild, you didn't get the paraglider until later in the game. So it'll probably be the same with this game. It'll probably be like, you know, 20, 30 minutes into the game at least. Because, I mean, you know, with games like this, and with Breath of the Wild as well, like, you spend a lot of time doing the tutorial. Even though, like, a 10-year-old kid could pick up a Nintendo Switch and play Breath of the Wild, having never played it before, and figure everything out in a few minutes, you still have to go through this. Alexa, stop. You still have to go through this ridiculously long tutorial part of the game where you can't
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world?
go from place to place. You're kind of restricted. They just have you, like, stuck on this plateau with this this church and these towers and
Seems all you had to do was just touch
mountain
the statue and you
and
got
stuff.
the power of Animal. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. It's a bit rude to say that about the power the gods just gave you. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Anemo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Anemo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your brother.
I remember being really pissed playing Breath of the Wild because I just could not, like, do the tutorial. Like, the tutorial was like probably 1/5, maybe not that much, maybe like, I don't know, an 1/8 of the game in Breath of the Wild that I played, which is a lot. And, you know, in the tutorial part of Breath of the Wild, there's this part where you have to go up to the top of this mountain, but you can't go up it unless you have warm clothing, because the mountain is really cold. So you have to, like, figure out how to get up the mountain and still stay warm, or else you'll die. But you're, like I said, you can't walk around the map freely like you can after the tutorial, so, like, you can't get stuff to keep you from freezing. Like, you need a torch or a jacket or something, which you don't have till later in the game. So I don't know if this game is actually multiplayer, because I don't know, I haven't gotten that vibe yet. Maybe it is, though. I don't know. But I haven't seen any, like, multiplayer, part of this game. Like, there's nothing about this so far that is multiplayer. It's just, like I said, kind of Breath of the Wild-y. Like, look at this guy. This guy is, like, the same as the red dudes from Breath of the Wild. God damn it. Absorb element. I wonder if this game gets criticized for being too much like that game. I don't think that's bad, though. I don't think, like, being inspired by another game or creating a game that's like another game is intrinsically a bad thing.
On the road.
And if a game is good, I think it normally will be successful, regardless of whether it's too much like another game or not. But anyway, I kind of need to do stuff in the game. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Huh? Look at that!
So this looks like some sort of
Don't be
dragon.
afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Do I have to fight the dragon?
Who's there?
Can I fight a dragon at this point in the game? I feel like I need to level up a little bit more. I couldn't even fight those boars very easily.
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks.
Oh, she's Paimon. She talks in the third person.
Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon. Of course not. Oh, what's that?
So the graphics about this game I like because they're not...
Some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
I don't know, they almost look cartoonish.
Let's go take a closer look.
Anime-ish. Anime-y. Anime-esque. Anime-like. Which is cool. I think that's kind of something that is possible because of this next generation console and its better hardware and gaming technology and stuff, you know.
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before.
The graphics in
So
video
Paimon
games
can't
have
tell
just
what it is.
reached that, you know, that place of just being like so
All
good
Paimon knows
it
is
almost
that
doesn't
it's
look like a
dangerous.
video game.
Best we put it away for now.
It looks like something that's
Okay,
more like
we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
a movie or something, like this does to me, which is good. I mean, I guess kind of what you want. Like, you want the graphics to be good, right? God damn it. Okay, stop. Please, stop. Okay. Oh, gosh. Why? Why do you keep telling me this? I don't care. I kind of wanted to see if I could adjust the graphics. Doesn't look like I can at all. There's a graphics part of the settings menu, but I don't think I can, like, turn the graphics up. You know what I mean? That's something you can do on PCs with this game, I think. I think you can actually, like, decide how good you want the graphics to be, how high the definition of the graphics, how high you want the definition of the graphics to be, and you can just adjust it. And depending on how fast your computer is and how good of a computer you have, you can actually just make the graphics twice as good as they would be by default, or 3 times as good as that, or 4 times, or I mean, I don't know. You can turn the graphics up a lot. which is probably a lot of, which is probably, Alexa, stop, which is probably a big part of the reason that everybody does
Stop right there!
PC gaming, is because gaming on a PC allows you to, play games with like
May the
ridiculous
Animo God protect you, stranger.
level of graphics, or it allows you to play games and have the games be on a ridiculous graphical setting. I can do that with my phone. I have a pretty nice phone. It's about a year and a half old now, but I can do that with the games that I emulate. So if I'm playing a game on the PlayStation 2, I can go into the settings of the emulator that's running the PlayStation 2 game, and just, I don't know how it works, but you can actually just make the graphics better, and you can do it, like I said, you can make it twice as good as it would be normally, twice as good as it would be if it was playing on a PlayStation 2, or 3 times as good, or 4 times as good, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 10 times as good as it would be, playing it normally on the PlayStation 2 console.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves. We're not looking for trouble. That's what all the troublemakers say. Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
I mean, we've only been traveling partners for 2 months, but we've already become the very best of friends.
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
Obtained new character, Amber. Oh, so she'll probably just... Wait, where is she? Oh.
So, suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
She got separated from her brother during a really long journey. Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
Oh, so you just kind of switch between characters while you're playing.
Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing
Wait,
first?
what?
It's simple.
Switch
You'll
weapons
understand
in the
it.
character screen. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. So the reason this game is free is because there is, microtransactions, I think? That could be why. I don't know, this screen here with the, gold thing on the bottom just looks very micro transaction-ish. Could be wrong about that though. Hopefully I am. Microtransactions are not good. You don't want to play a game that has microtransactions. Because at some point I think you kind of end up needing to pay real money for stuff in the game, you know? And so that's not what you're looking for usually, because that can be very expensive.
Is this an answer from this world?
So this game could be like Breath of the Wild, but just have a lot of microtransactions. Breath of the Wild had no microtransactions. Really, you know, it had DLC you could buy, but that's not really a microtransaction. Oh, that was cool. Plunging attacks. Collect wood. Collecting wood.